Good morning, everyone. How y'all doing today? Hope everybody's doing good. I'm pretty good. Trying to situate this camera to where y'all can see what I'm going to do today. 'Cause I'm going to do a little diamond painting. And it's going to be on the little fox. Hope y'all can see that okay. I did start him up here. I got a little bit done. Stacy called me and wanted to diamond paint, and the only way I could diamond paint was to start this because that's the only thing I had kitted up. As you can see, I took washi tape in this one because I wanted you guys to see you can do this a lot of different ways, okay? Usually I will cut a roll off the whole plastic that peels back, and I will put my release paper down wherever I did with it. I probably put it up because I hadn't been using it. let me locate it, because you can't just put any kind of paper down. It's got to be the release paper, because this is waxy like on both sides. Now, this is what Stacy gave me, and I like it much better than what I bought. This is what I bought, and to me, this almost feels like a wax paper or parchment paper, which kind of worries me a little that it, I don't want it sticking to my painting. So far, I hadn't. But if I was to buy more, I would buy like Stacy did. But anyway, that being aside, usually I peel back a good section and I put paper down all the way across my release paper, and I only pull up what I'm working on. But you don't have to do that. You can do it by taping off and only cutting the section off that you want to work on. This one I think is already cut. I can't get a hold of the plastic. It wants to fight me this morning. Let me peel this. Come on, plastic. There we go. So, I don't know why it's so sticky, but it is. Got a little diamond there that got under. Now, sometimes doing it this way, you have a little bit of plastic left. You see here, I don't know if y'all can see, but right along this tape line, I have a little bit of plastic left on it, and that's going to give me a headache, because that means this whole row, even though it's visible to me, I can't do it because it won't stick. So what I'm going to do, first of all, is I'm going to cut. I'm going to take my little pen knife. You got to be careful with these. If you push too hard, you can cut through your canvas. So yeah, you just got to be careful with them. It took me a little bit to get the pressure down, because I would go across it and it wouldn't cut at all. So I'd go across it again. And to me, I'd rather go across it 2 or 3 times than to press too hard and tear my canvas. And even like this, where I pulled it up, because I still didn't get it good, I try to be very careful when I'm using this knife. And of course, it's not working good today because I'm showing you guys. Usually I don't have that much trouble. I really don't. Okay, I don't want this extra tape here laying on my canvas either. But what I do is I can see this, so I'm going to take my knife and I'm going to go right up and see if I can trim it. And I think I did. I think I got it all. Yep. So it's not hard. And really, you don't have to do that. Y'all could just skip that one row right up against your tape. You don't have to go all the way up against your tape. You can go over a row and up a row. I just, you know, I'm just a little pickier than maybe some. So, I already got my pen ready. Should be anyway, because I was using it last night. I may have to freshen my wax a little, because I use my 3 catcher, the one that picks up 3 at a time. I'm trying to use up this wax that's in here, because I put this in here before I got the other that has the little screw on. Let's see if I can pick up some. Now this diamond painting, it came with the DMC codes and the symbols and the numbers. Now, not all of them do. Some of them, you only get the symbols and the numbers. Now, a lot of people, when they only get the symbols and the numbers, and they don't get the DMC codes, they throw their diamonds away. I wouldn't throw them away. If you make cards, you can use these diamonds on cards. You can use them on embellishments, which I did use some on some embellishments that I'm sending out. You can use them to decorate almost anything. So I wouldn't throw them away. If nothing else, and I probably said this on another video, but if nothing else, get you a clear jar or a clear glass like this. Put your diamonds in there and make it look pretty. That's what Stacy's doing. She's using a flower vase and putting her diamonds in a flower vase. Any of them that she's not using. So, just some ideals. But anyway, we're going to start working on this fox here. I don't know how far I'll get. I only diamond paint usually when my husband's out walking. Because then I can be a big mouth. I may have to put me some more glue in here. Looks like I might have only had 1 6. Just one of that color. So, okay. Now, these brushes, I bought a pack of 2. I bought 2 packs of these brushes from Dollar Tree. If you watched my Dollar Tree haul that I uploaded this week, you'll see these 2 packs that I bought. And my diamonds, when I pour them back into my bottle, was just popping everywhere from this tray. And I remembered these, and I reached over and I got one out, and I take this soft brush and I sweep them all down, and then I don't have that trouble with getting them back in. They pour right in. So I recommend, if you're going to do diamond painting, I don't care how long you've been doing diamond painting, if you're not aware of that, get you a little brush with the soft bristles to bring your diamonds down to the thing. A lot of people may already do that and know it, but I'm new to diamond painting, so there's a lot of things, y'all, that I'm learning. And I'm trying to bring y'all along with me. Now, I am still planning on giving away a diamond painting. I haven't forgotten that. That is still in my plan. But it probably won't be till toward the end of the month, because I got to get caught up from the challenge I just had. But in the meantime, y'all, give me some ideas. I've got a few on what kind of diamond painting y'all would like to have. Now, I have, so far on my list, I have birds, moon pictures, you know, like in the like the planets, fairies, and animals. Anything y'all can come up with, I'll put it on the list. If I can't find it in the price range that I'm giving away, I'm sure that maybe there'll be something else on my list y'all like. But I just want to see what everybody's interested in. And I do put down, and there will be a video coming out toward the end of the month that will have instructions on what you need to do to be entered into this giveaway. You don't need to send me anything. This is a thank you to all my friends and subscribers that watch me, subscribed to me, and has been hanging around. Even if they don't leave a comment or a thumbs up, they've just been there in the wings. As long as you do what I tell you to when I tell you to in that video, you're going to be included in my giveaway. Now, I do have to say, and I apologize, it will be U.S. only. And I will be sending through Prime Video, Amazon Prime. I'll get it right in a minute. Because I can, when I pick the name of the person for the video, I have most of y'all's addresses. And if somebody that I pick, I don't have the address, they can send me their address. And Amazon will do my postage and delivery. Because it's going to be cheaper for me to do it that way than to have them send it to me and me send it to y'all. So, this is the way it's going to work. If y'all have problem with that, it's okay. Just don't join my giveaway, you know. But I'm getting the information out there because I try my best to tell you guys what I'm doing when I'm going to do it. You know, and how I'm going to do it. If you have any suggestions about that, leave a comment. I'll take it into consideration. If you have a comment that you don't, you know, if you don't think that's a good idea, tell me what you think. That's what my friends are supposed to do, and you know, is to let me know. Now, I am on, excuse me, y'all, my asthma is not good the last few days. I will be stopping and taking sips of coffee because I'm trying not to use my inhaler. It gives me the shakes. And sometimes just keeping my throat wet helps. What was I going to say? Oh, I am on Facebook and I am on Instagram. I don't really do a lot on either one. I am in a couple of groups, actually several groups. Some of them I'm not active in simply because I just can't afford to be anymore, not because I don't want to be. The swaps and stuff that they do is just, you know, it's out of my price range anymore. The one that I am most active in is Junk Journal Fun. And that one, I try to keep a limit on how many swaps I join. That way I can afford to do it and which swaps I'm in. But yeah, I'm on Facebook and Instagram. I had to get on Facebook, y'all, because I get a lot of pictures of my grandbabies that way. So, you know, because sometimes kids don't give you those pictures. They forget, or they're too busy to send them, but they always got time to put them on Facebook. So I'll go there and collect them. I'm okay with that. I got 2 granddaughters that are doing diamond painting too, and I don't know if they like it as much as I do, but you guys, I honestly am telling you the truth. If I would have discovered diamond painting, that's probably would be all I do is diamond painting, because it has took a lot of stress off my shoulders. I don't know why. Maybe it's just I don't know. And it may not work that way for everybody. I don't know why, but I'm a worrier, and no matter how much I pray and I try, it seems like my mind just keeps going back to those things. And right now, with everything that's going on in the world, not having, you know, we've always had our freedom to come and go and do as we please, and we still do. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to go there. All I'm saying is now most of us that are in my age group with any kind of health condition at all feel safer when they're at home. Or when you go out, you're trying to wear a mask. And if you have asthma, it is not easy to wear a mask all the time. But it's something I feel that is important. Will it protect me from getting sick? No, I could still get sick, but maybe I won't get as sick. That's the way I try to look at it. So that's why I do it. Only thing is, I wish I could find me a black mask. I can't find a black mask anywhere. I would like to have a black mask. Just can't find one. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere. They just ain't selling them. I can go on Amazon and pay a fortune. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just a little silly this morning. You might hear me break out in any kind of song when I'm being silly. That's me. Y'all don't see all of me. Y'all don't, if you don't get with me, talk with me in person, y'all don't realize how silly this girl can be. Ask Stacy. Stacy will tell you. I can be pretty weird. I like these little crocheted, you can use them for a face cloth, but this one here is my cup. This one I use to put my cup on. That way if I spill a little coffee or anything, I get rid of it real quick. I don't want it getting on my diamond painting. Yeah, this fox here is a joke with me and Stacy. Excuse me, y'all. I call her and she's working on something I sent her, and I'm working on my fox. And I'll call her and we'll be talking, and I'll say, "What does the fox say?" And then she'll break into the fox song. And then she's got it in her head all day, y'all. I like doing that to her. I do that with a lot of little silly songs. And then they'll be stuck in her head all day long, and she'll be singing them. And she'll say, "Mom, now I can't quit singing it." But if y'all ain't heard that song, YouTube, "What Does the Fox Say?" and watch the video. It's fun. It's not bad. I get a kick out of it. These people are dressed up like foxes and different animals, and they're singing and dancing, and I don't know. When I got this fox picture, that's what popped in my head. What does the fox say? Now, that tune I hadn't got down yet. That one I haven't gotten in my head, just the wording. But working on this fox and looking at him, he looks like he's staring at me and just waiting for me to get to all done with him. And it just makes me want to work that much more with him, because he's adorable. I see another fox in my future. I really do. I'll be doing an unboxing too. Stacy sent me a new painting, and I got a new one coming in today, and I'm going to wait till it gets here. And then that way I can do both paintings at the same time and on the same video, because I think they're both going to be really fun. And I think y'all might get a kick out of seeing them. It just gives you ideas when I do that, because there is so much out there. If you go on Amazon and you type in diamond painting, any kind of diamond painting that you type in, I think they have it. I really do. Of some kind. Now, they're not going to have the ones that the big box stores have. Like diamond painting, the Diamond Art Club, and those, I don't believe you'll find those on Amazon. If you do, I would be surprised, because those are quite expensive. And I do hope to do one day, but I tease Stacy sometimes. I'll tell her, I'll send her a picture and I'll say, I want this painting. And she knows that Mom's just playing with her, because I told her, you know, I just think they're pretty and I'm sharing them with her. Please don't try buying me any, because if I ain't careful, she'll be ordering it, and I don't want her to do that. But it's fun to share pictures back and forth. She shared one with me yesterday that was really, really cute, and I can't get it to show you guys, but I'll put it somewhere up here in the corner so y'all can see it. It's so adorable. So, this fox has just a little bit of confetti, or wait, maybe a lot of confetti, but I don't mind confetti. It doesn't bother me. I love the colors. I love going back and forth. Anyway, now, some people, sorry y'all, I had a coughing fit, and I did edit it. Y'all didn't need to hear that horrible cough. Sometimes they're pretty gross. Anyway, I don't know where I was, because I forget things real quick. But anyway, I'll post that picture where y'all can see it, because it's really pretty. And I forget where I seen it on. I get emails and from the art clubs, and I'll go in and look at some of their paintings, and sometimes I'll find one I really, really think about buying. And let's be honest, I'll be honest with you guys, I could afford it. It would just pinch my budget too bad. And I'm not one to pinch my budget for something I really don't have to buy. I'd rather save for it. And when I save the money and I order it, I'm going to feel a lot better about getting it. You know what I mean? So that's where I am with that. And, you know I've been saying that on probably every video, but every video I think about it, because I watch people on these other channels doing these pretty, pretty pictures. And it's going to be something. It's coming, y'all. Y'all going to see me doing one. I don't know how I'll stretch it out, because they're big. The paintings that they do are huge. The ones I do are little compared to them. Yeah, if you watch Stacy, you've seen some of them paintings that she does. But they are so pretty. So, so pretty. I'm in a talking mood. Can you tell it? When I get in a talking mood, I can talk and talk and talk, and you're lucky if you get a word in. That's just the total truth right there. I used to sing in church some, not a lot, because I hyperventilate when I sing. That sounds stupid. Well, it's true. I think my asthma has part of that. I don't think it's totally me hyperventilating. I think some of it has to do with the asthma. But there's a song that I like. It's Amazing Grace, and the actual name of the song is Standing Room Only. How many of you guys have heard that old song? It's old. That song is old. So you might have heard it. I used to sing that, and my mom just loved it. And I actually made her a what do you call it? A tape to put in a tape recorder. Now, if you're young, you may not know what I'm talking about. But they're still around. You can still tape and put them in a tape recorder. They're just not as popular now. Nowadays, everybody does CDs. But I taped that song for her because she wanted me to sing. Every time I sang song in church, that was what she wanted to hear. And I'd sing it for her. And it's a pretty song. I really like it. It will make you stop and think about life a little bit. It really will. So anyway, in the comments below, let me know how many have actually heard that song. And I'm just curious. One of these days, I might get brave enough to sing it. It would be a cappella, but I might get brave enough to sing it. I don't know, though. I haven't sung in so long other than just goofing around. I don't know if I could carry a tune. But I used to love to sing. I used to get my kids up in the morning. I'd go in their room singing. Ask Stacy. Every morning. When the sun rise. If they weren't in school. Because, you know, they didn't need to lay in bed all day. Even if they wasn't in school. And besides, Mama got lonely after a while. But they would get so mad at me. I'd go in their room on a school morning and sing to them. Get up. And I thought it was funny. They didn't think it was so funny. But I did. Especially my youngest daughter. She didn't like it when I did it at all. But Stacy's personality is a lot like mine, so she didn't mind it too bad, or she never complained about it that much. She probably didn't like it either. But Stacy likes to sing. She don't sing so much anymore, but she used to sing all the time. But anyway, I used to play the guitar, but I'm tone deaf. I don't know if y'all know what tone deaf is, but I can't tune it. I know when it's tuned and I know when it's out of tune, but I don't know how to tune it. So I don't play guitar like I used to. And I probably wouldn't anyway, because I don't really play when my husband's around. My husband, now he used to be, excuse me, he used to play guitar with his family. His family was a musical family. Every one of them played something, from the ukulele, ever how you say it, to, you know, guitar, bass, electric guitar, piano. And it was the same way with my daddy. My daddy could play the organ. He could play the piano. He played the guitar. He played the mandolin. And I believe Mom said he played fiddle at one time when he was a young man. They played on the radio down in Arkansas, him and his brothers. And so both families were musical. My side of the family and my husband's side of the family. But my husband, he don't care much for playing music. He always said he felt like he was made to do it, and he just didn't have the interest. He's more of a serious type. And it's hard, really hard, you guys, sometimes to get him to even smile. But once you get to know him, you know, you understand him. He's pretty cool. But anyway, long story short, I just don't play guitar anymore because I can't tune it, and it sits in my room collecting dust. But it's okay. Someday, maybe when I'm in heaven, maybe the Lord will put me on guitar music. That would be pretty cool. Do y'all ever wonder what you'll be doing when you get to heaven? I know we're going to be praising Jesus. Don't get me wrong. I know we're going to praise God, because we wouldn't be there if we didn't. And, you know, He's the reason that we're saved. And the reason that we can go to heaven is because He died on the cross for our sins so that someday we could be with Him. And, but do you ever wonder, if you have a job in heaven or something to do you ever wonder what your job would be? Isn't that weird, the things that come out of my mouth? I'm trying really hard not to think of bad things, so when I talk silly or I talk about things like this, it kind of takes my mind away from the world of what's going on, because it breaks your heart, and there's nothing you can do. You're just a person. You know, all you can do. There is one thing you can do. You can pray. We can always pray. And God hears our prayers when we do a lot of praying. He hears our prayers when we just talk to Him, or when we just say one word. He knows. He knows before we even speak it what we're going to ask. You know? Anyway, how's everybody? Y'all tired of me talking? That's what I do when I get on here with this here, is I just talk about a little bit of this and a little bit of that. You know, I don't make sense on some things and all of that, but thank you, I can talk. See, I can talk to this camera because I've been doing it for a while. Stacy still got to get her comfort zone. And then once Stacy gets that comfort zone, she gonna talk. That girl's gonna talk your ear off. And she can come up with some good subjects, because she watches a lot of different videos and movies. And hey, she lives in Florida. If nothing else, she can take y'all for a ride, because there's some pretty sights, you know. I love riding around in Florida and seeing all the flowers and everything like that. And I might be taking a trip to Florida. I just don't know yet. I can't make up my mind. My husband doesn't think he wants to go until fall, but he said I could fly down if I wanted to. I just don't know. the prices are so high on some of the airlines, and then some of the airlines that the prices are reasonable, you have to you can't get nothing but evening flights. There's no morning flights. So everything is nighttime, you know, from 5 p.m. on. And I like to fly in the mornings. So I'm kind of watching to see if anything comes up in the morning that's affordable. But even if I do go, it's not going to be probably until May. I don't know. Who knows? My husband might change his mind. And I think that's kind of what I'm waiting to see. If I don't go, maybe he might decide he wants to go too. You know, just to get away. So, I'm just waiting. I'm in no hurry. And we have spent a lot of time down in Florida over the last year and a half, 2 years. And it's been, a lot of it's been not that fun, you know, with our daughter going through what she went through. And, you know, at times, she still ends up in the hospital at times. And, so, I don't know. We'll see. I'm always up for a trip anywhere. I like doing stuff. I do. So what's going on with y'all? Let me let y'all talk a little bit. Y'all can tell me what's happening in your world. You know? It's supposed to be a little sunny, a little cloudy here today, like an overcast day. The high is supposed to be 41, I believe, which isn't bad. That's not bad for us. But they said a chance of rain. Tomorrow, Saturday, supposed to be in the 60s, maybe get up as high as 70. We'll see. It might. And that's kind of warm for this time of year. But then the temperature's supposed to drop, supposed to get snow. You just don't know what you're going to get. You just don't. So, moving along. This little section will be done before you know it. And I just bounced him right out. Now, I hold my tray up when I'm shaking it. But I don't hold it way up. I hold it kind of on the not exactly touching the table, but I hold it low. That way, if something bounces out, it bounces out on my table and not in the floor, you know. So that way, if a diamond bounces out on my picture, I can get him. Usually he'll be standing on his end. Okay, we're going to do the Z's. Z's. There's lots of them. And I might be able to do my 3-placer. I like the 3-placer and the 4-placer. Sometimes I don't mind using the 5 and the 6-placer because you can do, you know, all of them with that. But most of the time, I just use the smaller one because I'm not in a huge hurry to do my diamond painting. I like to enjoy the process. And I only do one at a time. A lot of people will have 2 or 3 at a time that they're doing. I'm the kind of person that I don't want to start something and put it aside and start something else, because I might not go back and finish what I started. So I don't want to do that. I want to finish whatever I start. So I do one at a time. That to me is very satisfying, and that's the way I do it. That way I don't have anything laying around half done. You know, and then there's a lot of people, they can do that. It's kind of like a multitasking. They can do it. They can work on one and then in a little while work on the other one, and just go back and forth. I don't think I could. I don't think my concentration would be that good. I'd have to think about it. Now, with that being said, let me rephrase a little. If I get me a big diamond painting from one of them places, I'm not going to say I wouldn't set that aside and do something smaller, because those are so big that you almost need to give your brain a rest. Because I watched Stacy do them, and I know that she has to give herself a break from them. Now when you're doing those, I get it. You do have to take a break. Or some people do. So, anyhow. I'm not sure when you guys will see this. It's Friday, the 4th of March. I'm going to try and upload it for you guys for the 5th. You'll know if you're watching it on the 5th that I did it. But I'm not making no promises. I've got videos on my phone that I haven't managed to get uploaded because I pre-recorded or whatever you want to call it, taped, whatever. Several different videos, and I don't post all of them in one day, because then I wouldn't have anything for you guys the next day. So sometimes when you watch my video, it's a week old. And I tried to tell you guys in the video that what date it is, but sometimes I forget. Excuse me. But you're watching this on March 4th. And it is probably, it's probably about 10 o'clock in the morning. My husband went walking about 9, let's see. And I've been on here for almost 50 minutes, so it's probably getting close to 10. I was going to try and finish this square while I'm talking to y'all, but I don't know if it's going to happen. It's going to make a long video. I hope y'all don't get bored with it. I hope you hang around and watch it all the way to the end, because that would be awesome. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I hope you will subscribe, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment so I can respond and come to your channel and have a look around and give you a thumbs up. Whoops, he don't want to come off. Sometimes they're too sticky and I just have to go back and get another. But yeah, I hope you will hang around and subscribe and give a thumbs up. And I'm trying to get my channel to 1,000. I don't know if it ever get there. I don't care. I've got some pretty awesome friends on here, just with the ones I've met. So if I never make any others, then, well, that's just, I figure if God wants my channel to grow, it's going to grow. I'm not going to stress over it. It jumps up and down. I'll have a new subscriber or two, and then they'll decide that my channel's not for them, or at least some of the viewers drops, but it's okay. I love all you guys, and I am so appreciative of the ones that hang around and watch my videos and comment, because I can get pretty silly sometimes, and I'm not, okay, I don't have the best grammar, okay? I'm going to tell you right now, the way I talk, and when I answer a message, a comment, I'm not going to answer like I went to school. I'm not going to have all the dots and all the words matching. It's going to, they're going to sound weird, because that's me. So, no, I'm not a real educated woman. I'm not dumb. I did get a GED. And I'm just as proud of my GED as if it was a diploma that I had went to school and graduated for, because school was really hard for me when I was growing up. Being a migrant, going from one school to another, and never knowing exactly what school you're going to be in from one day to the next. I mean, there was times that we'd start one school and go for about a week, and we'd be pulled out to go somewhere else. That's just the way life was when I was little. You went where the work was. Wherever the work was, that's where you lived, and that's where you went to school. So, me growing up, getting married, getting my GED, all the things that I have done in the last 53 years since I met my husband, I am proud of. I'm proud of the way my life was with my mom and dad. It was hard. I'm not going to sugarcoat it by any means. But my mom and my dad both did the best they could. That was just the life that we had, Anyway, I don't know where I was going with that, you guys. I don't even know at all. I got thinking about the past, and I went on a train. So, I think I was just telling you guys, what you see is what you get. What you hear, how you hear me talk, it's the way I am. And when I answer a message, it's the way I am. There's no grammar. There's no perfect spelling. If it wasn't for the phone, I wouldn't be able to spell half of the words, because I never was good at spelling. I can do okay with math as long as I got a calculator. So, anywho, that's where I'm at. I just try and tell y'all I'm me, and I hope that y'all hang around and keep coming back and watching my videos and listening to my mouth jibber jabber. I like to talk. I ain't gonna lie there. So, and I like to sing. And one of these days, I just might sing y'all a song. Don't count on it, though. What's y'all's favorite song? I don't care what kind of song it is. Is it whether it's gospel, country? Don't matter. What's your favorite song? I'm just curious. And then another question. What's your favorite Bible verse? What do y'all like to read in the... What's your favorite verse in the Bible? Just curious. I could tell you I love it all. I am not one that quotes scripture. I can't remember it. I've been reading my Bible. I've read my Bible through several times. But my memory isn't there when it comes to quoting verses. And so I can look them up. I could look up a verse and tell y'all what my favorite one is. And maybe I'll put it on the screen here so y'all can see. Because I do have a favorite. I should memorize it, but like I said, I can't remember things. I wish I could. I just haven't ever had a good memory for that. That's the reason spelling and stuff was always so hard for me in school, because I could sit down my brother, my oldest brother, next to the oldest brother. Both of my older brothers are in heaven with the Lord now, and with my mom and daddy. But my middle, the oldest, next to the oldest brother, would sit down with me and go over my spelling, and we'd go over it and over it, and I could spell them. I'd have it down. By the time I went to bed, I knew exactly how to spell every word on my test. And I'd get up and I'd go to school thinking, I got this, you know? And we'd sit down, teacher'd start giving us the words, and y'all know I couldn't spell them. Nope, couldn't spell them. It would go out of my head that quick. So, I just don't have a good memory for remembering things, unfortunately. So, I missed a H. I gotta pick him up. We're almost done here, y'all. Are you still there? I'm interested to see how many people follow this all the way to the end. Y'all don't have to sit and watch. I mean, y'all can get up and do your work, drink coffee. I don't know, whatever y'all like to do. But, you know, I just wanted to finish a whole square while I'm talking to you. And I got to hurry up because my husband's going to be home and I'm going to be yakking at y'all. And he'll be saying, what are you doing? Who are you talking to now? And if I tell him I'm talking to my camera, he'll just shake his head. He'll just shake his head. You're weird. You know, because he knows I'm weird. But y'all know what? He loves me. Even though I'm weird. Did I tell y'all I bought me a love seat? I won't be able to pick it up until the 1st of next month. But yeah, I found me a love seat recliner. It's not the one I actually wanted, but it's still pretty and it'll still work. So, you know, I'm just gonna wait for it. Hang on. I had spam call. Always getting them calls, cutting in on my conversation. I tell you, they think they own me. 9:38. I wish there was a way that you could just block all that stuff. I mean, I have spam control on my phone, and they still get through. You know, and so no matter what you do, you're still going to get some of them. I've been wanting to watch Karate Kid. Who watches Karate Kid? Anyway, the new season is out, and I haven't been able to get more than a couple episodes because my internet will not hook up and stay hooked up, and I get aggravated and I just quit watching it. But I really would like to see what happens. I may end up having to watch it on my phone to watch it, which is sad, but at least I could watch it. Yeah, I want to watch that, and then the new episode for the new season of Ozarks is out, and I want to watch that. I've watched it up until this season. I haven't seen the new season, and I heard it's really good. So I want to watch that. I've read a couple books this week. Since I quit watching so much TV, I've been reading. I like to read, so it's kind of nice to do something besides watch TV. But there are things that I wanted to watch, you know, catch up on. So pop down in there. I don't know if I'm going to get to watch it or not. It's not something that I'm really desperate to watch. It's one of them things that take it or leave it. I am, you know, I'm kind of torn on some stuff like that anyway, because they do have some pretty rough language. So I do, you know, have to sit and think about it. And I think that's why I don't really get it on my phone and watch it, is because when I start thinking about it, I just can't get that interested in it. That's what I'm thinking anyway. But yeah, I read a couple books. One of them, it was only a preview, and I'm trying to find it on Amazon. I can't think of the name of it, so there again, I'll put it in the description up there. I'll post it up here and see if y'all read it. Y'all see okay? Can y'all see my little ear I'm working on? I hope so. I do. I think I'm on my last color, and trying to get it done. What? Let's see, get this squeezed in there. So, whoops, didn't pick up one that time. I know my husband will be back any time. Getting in a hurry now, and they ain't picking up my diamonds. Gotta slow down a little. Now, if y'all see the bandage on my hand, and you haven't watched my videos, it's I had a biopsy done on a spot on my hand, and it's fine. I just gotta wait for the results to come in, but it's gonna be okay. So, you know, it's one of them things. Okay. Stacy's trying to call me, and I'm trying to ignore her because I won't finish this spot here. 8:19. And then I'll call her back. She'll catch on here in a minute. She may call 2 or 3 times before she stops. You know? But we're going to finish this spot here. And then I'm going to get off. Yep. We got one more color. I'm not going to do that little white dot in his eye because I'm thinking about doing something special there. Marcia sent me some shiny diamonds, so I'm going to wait on that and see if I can find them. I got them put up. That's it, y'all. We finished that square. Don't it look pretty? His eyes just shining. There he is. He's pretty. He's going to be really pretty when I get done with him. I didn't do this down here because the tape is right there. And I don't, you know, it would just pop off when I pull that tape up. So, anyway, let me put y'all up for a second. When I say bye, I like to see y'all. Hi. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope it's not extremely too long. It is long. It'll probably take 2 days. I am not kidding you. 2 days for this to upload. So, when you see this video, it's probably going to be Monday. So, anyway, I'm going to get off of here, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Don't forget to smile. Say a little prayer for me. And God bless each one of you. Bye, y'all.